Hello, Internet. Welcome to episode 75 of Stranger Damies. We are a bunch of first-time D&D players that sit around, roll some dice, make some mistakes, learn some lessons, but most importantly, we have some fun. So, as always, before we have our episode, Dan?
Oh, you see, that's what I was talking about, Mark. You caught me off guard. Anyway, sorry about that. If you like what you see here, or if you've seen some of our past episodes and you like what you see, you can follow us all on social media. We're at Stranger Damies on Twitter, and we all have our own Twitter handles as well. Tom is
at Tom Schuster.
Stephanie doesn't have one.
Jenny _ Aquino.
Still hasn't changed it.
Nope.
I'm the Aquino 122.
I am at Ant Delvex, still wearing the same shirt as last episode.
Me too. Mark, what are you?
I'm at Off the Mark Tweet.
And also you could subscribe to our YouTube channel, tinyurl.com/strangerdamies. Leave us some comments, some feedback, what you like, what you don't like. We're also available you could listen to our older stuff, our older episodes on iTunes, Podbean, and Stitcher. And we are also proud members of Geek Vibes Nation. They are on Twitter at Geek Vibes Nation, and then their website is gvnation.com. So please make sure to check out all of their great content that they have. A lot of good people. We show up on some of their shows every now and then. And yeah, that does it for me.
Good job.
Yay.
All right. So, recap quickly from episode 74. You guys had learned some information from Cranor about the pact between the metallic dragons, the prime deities, and mortals of the plane about 800 years ago. You learned that the Zhuzhorkin is a instrument that can call any friendly dragon to your side, metallic or chromatic. The only requirements are that you curry favor with it, and that you know its real name. So, as long as you know those two things, and they are not currently evil at that point. So, and then you learned a bunch of things about the Green Lanterns. Learned all their names, only remembered one.
Only the Green Lanterns, though.
Only the Green Lanterns.
No other spectrums.
Yet. And then also we learned some things about the timing for the ritual that may be taking place to raise Tiamat. And you guys are on your way to Stillben to kind of try and cut it off before the ritual is completed, which has a 30-day time limit. You'll get there with roughly 3 days to spare if you don't make any major long-term pit stops.
God willing.
And the cliffhanger at the end of the episode is that you guys were able to get to a burnt-out town, which was a shortcut towards Singorn. But you ran into the brother, who is the son of an old family of bugbears that you have now murdered 2 of them, and the third one is now standing in front of you. And so, without further ado, let's settle one thing beforehand. He cast Firestorm on all 5 of you beforehand, so I need everybody to roll dexterity saving throws.
Lucky.
It's your second?
Oh, it's a 19?
No, it is my first of the
Okay, 'cause you-
and that is a natural 20.
Okay.
I have a 21.
Okay.
11.
All right.
That is a 27, by the
16.
way.
Oh wait, it's a 23 because I have +2 on all saves.
Okay.
9.
So, who was above 20 or above? You guys take 12 points of damage.
Jesus
Christ.
Those of you that failed, 25.
Oh my god!
5.
Damn it, Targ.
It's all your fault.
And as you are shaking off the blazing heat that has now come over your body, as the 2 of you have rolled away in terms of Tiresias and Pizzatacos, you notice that behind Targ are a smaller bugbear
Oh my god.
there, and he is holding or walking next to 2 dog-like creatures.
Oh, good.
I'm never getting still dead, guys.
Nearby. So before we roll initiative, if anybody wants to roll I guess it would be intelligence checks to see. I might be wrong, but just roll intelligence checks.
Natural 18.
Ooh, me too.
Alright, I
18.
don't need to roll.
Okay.
I don't even know. 20, but not natural.
So, not that it means much to you guys, because, again, as I mentioned in the beginning, first time D&D players, the dog-like figures are what's known as Displacer Beast.
Okay.
Displacer?
Displacer. Like, I'm sorry.
No, that's right.
It's
I just want to make sure I'm...
Displacer.
Okay.
Displacer.
Displacer. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I
Beast.
ask
And you can see that
Targ.
their form seems to be shimmering a little bit.
Can I ask Targ a question before going into
Initiative.
into initiative?
Go right ahead.
Do you have any other brothers?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Bastard.
Yes.
Yes.
Roll
Insight
initiative.
check.
Definitely does.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
That's a 9.
Oh! There it is. What's a brother?
We're rolling initiative right now.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Oh, that was your initiative roll?
Yeah.
Oh, that was your insight check.
a natural 1 initiative roll with a -2 modifier. So it was -1. Can you go into negatives? I have a
You're
neg-
basically at the bottom.
Yeah, I have a -1
You're not even on
on
the
initiative.
stick.
They don't see me. Son of a bitch.
2 of my new dice are not rolling. well
That's,
already.
All right. 25 to 20.
22.
just kidding.
Yep. Oh, and as you can see, if anybody,
I don't know that any camera's
That's
gonna
okay.
see it.
we have our initiative
Or
thing here made by our very own Jenny Aquino.
Pretty much almost everything you see, except for that. That stuff is awesome.
That's
The
cool.
map is made by
Yeah,
a very
yeah. We'll have a picture out of the map. This is our first time setting up cameras, so these first couple of episodes, probably won't have a map cam, but you'll get to see it on our Instagram and Twitter and all that.
Right,
All right.
now.
So, 15 to 20. All right. 10 to 15.
14.
Oh no. guys.
I like that ours are on the top
Yeah,
still.
that's good.
Yeah, that's a good sign. Nope, there it is.
Okay, and
As soon as you said.
Oh.
Well, it's better than
Yeah.
5,
three of
10?
us first,
Seven.
right?
7.
Can't sit next to you anymore.
What is your dexterity, Zekarra?
+1.
Modifier. +1.
There you go.
Nope.
We thought that was gonna be good.
I blew it.
All right.
You blew
All
it.
right, and then your
I'm off the map.
negative
Oh,
1.
Craig is underground right now.
All right, so top of the round. I love when dice work out like this. Pizzatacos, you were the one that has basically identified all the beasts on the field
Okay.
of play. So what do you do?
I am going to cast Shatter at 4th level.
Nice.
All right, go ahead.
About right here. Gets everybody, let's assume.
Yeah.
I believe that is a con 18.
Okay. All right, so
Let's roll
the
straight 20s here.
one beast rolled a 7, so he takes 4.
There we go.
The other one rolled a 21, so he takes it. The smaller bugbear rolls a 6, so he takes full. And
Come on, Targ.
Targ rolls a 14.
Oh, so we failed.
Think.
So only one of them succeeded?
Yep.
Nice.
This waster beast is right there. The one closest to the bugbear.
Okay. That
So-
is a 25 points of damage to everybody. To everybody that did not save.
Good roll. Good roll. Solid roll.
Thank you.
It's better than anything else we're gonna come up with.
Just hit him with what we know.
All right. So Shatter comes down. You guys. Oh, he's done it in front of all of you.
Yeah.
I was going to make a thing about Letari, but I forgot that he has used Shattered in front of Letari before.
we know the deal.
Being the rest of you did this, and then
Oh, sorry.
Looking
She
around
didn't
like,
realize
what
it.
is everyone doing?
yeah, that's what. But I was like, no,
Not it.
he's done it before. So you guys cover your ears as you see him doing the familiar incantation for shatter, and a big thunderous sound and wave punches right in the middle there. There's no thing if they fail, right? They don't move, or it's not like thunder wave, right?
I don't believe so. No.
Yeah, thunder wave, it moves them back.
Back, yeah.
Nobody becomes prone.
No, I think it's just thunder wave. Okay.
Just hurts.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right. So they all look a little hurt. Shaking back. The beasts are sort of shaking their head.
Bonus action.
All right, go ahead.
I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Tiresias the Deceived. So I take out my lute and I strum a little jaunty tune.
Little jaunty tune.
And I sing, I'm trying to take my spectral horse down to the Carmel Road. Ride till I can't no more. I got
Take
the
your
horses
inspiration.
in the bag.
Take your
Haystack is attached.
with D8.
1d8. Okay.
All right. Just a little bit, as some of you are probably yelling out there, as I read a little bit more. This beast seems to be unaffected by the shatter spell.
Just that one.
The one that succeeded.
Okay. Interesting.
The other one is affected, though?
Is affected,
failed.
but not as much as the other two
So
that
who
failed.
succeeded?
This is the only one that succeeded.
Okay.
The other three failed, but the displacer beast that failed doesn't look like it took as much damage as the other ones.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so that brings us to Letari.
Alright. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at Targ
Okay.
on a 4th level.
Alright, so you see Letari points out her holy symbol and shoots out a bolt out of her hand towards Targ. And
Do you have to roll the hit?
7d6.
I don't think I do actually.
No.
No, I don't. Just kidding.
Oh, he has to
con
save.
Wait.
guiding bolt, I think, is.
It's a ranged. It's a ranged spell attack.
So roll the hit.
Yeah,
Oh, I
hit the
do.
roll to hit.
Okay. Natural 19.
Nice.
I think you would hit
You have
either way,
initiative
because I think the
bonus
last
too.
roll
I
was
have
14.
Or,
Plus 2.
Okay, that hits.
It's okay.
Roll
That's
damage.
Now roll.
7d6.
Here, do you want some
7d6?
d6s?
I sure do.
We don't have enough
1,
D6s.
2, 3, 4, 5.
It's not like we have a
7.
billion of them.
Nap time.
All right.
Okay, 4, 5, 6. 19.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Solid.
He's back.
What was that again?
Sorry.
19.
That's why we have all these decks.
I'd love to get that theme
Retard.
song going. Little
Yeah,
curve.
so Letari shoots the bolt out. It hits Targ right in his shoulder. He sort of steps back a bit, stumbles forward. Looks a little hurt, but not any real damage so far on him. So that brings us to Tiresias now.
How close are Targ and the other?
Okay, so
Bugbear.
technically, he's only on 1 5-foot square, and so I don't know why this mini is so big. But yeah, so he's just 5 from this one and about 10 from the beast.
So if I used my breath weapon, could I hit the 2 bugbears?
How wide is the cone?
5 by 30.
Yeah, you would have to move probably right in front of him
I was gonna
to
have
kind of get the
I was
angle.
gonna have to move in front of him either way. So
Yeah.
Can you move me in front of him?
Yep.
I wish there was music.
Yeah,
Soon. Soon.
We should think about that.
that's
so
way down the line.
what kind of
A
save
little bit
is
down the
that?
line.
It is a Dex 13.
He failed.
Okay.
And the other one,
Still got these things from-
nat 20. So the
So he takes half.
that guy takes half.
12.
Oh, I didn't know this. When you score a critical hit, one of the dice an additional time.
Did you do that
That's a
at
critical hit.
Targ or at one?
Yeah,
Which one?
it goes.
Targ.
Oh,
wait, don't I get a D8 too?
No. That's
That's
it's-
only
that's on hits.
Yeah, and the advantage that she's talking about is for on hits.
Okay.
Your breath weapon just hits. We just
Automatic.
roll,
Okay.
you know,
So
to save.
would it last?
Yeah, it's till the next time. next attack on it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
think about it
attack.
when you swing your mace.
Yeah.
2d8.
If it gets to him again, unless if someone else shoots or hits or something like that. It's the next person that does an attack that requires a to hit roll.
Right, but with him, it doesn't matter. The inspiration is still for me.
No, inspiration, yeah, you roll it for saving throws and checks and anything like that. You
Gotcha.
can add it to it.
Yeah.
All right. So
For 10 minutes.
you see the as you line up your breath, take a deep breath in, and lightning comes shooting out of your mouth and nostrils towards it. Kind of surprises Targ there, and he sort of stumbles back, not expecting you to be so powerful so far. Bugbears, not very intelligent creatures. And the guy in the back is able to sort of tuck behind Targ and only take a little bit of the weapon there. So that brings us to Targ.
Oh, great.
Here we go.
And he...
Hopefully he's not very powerful.
Seems like he.
Can I talk to O'Craig out of initiative?
When it gets to your turn, you can use a free action to talk to him.
Free action.
Yeah. But it has to be on your turn.
Okay. Noticing some colors in these barrels.
So
It's video game logic.
Yeah.
So he's going to...
The glass.
Sorry. Trying to go through the spells here, guys. And D&D Beyond's not great for working with one hand.
So, creating so much
So
noise.
he's going to reach out, and he's going to look directly at Tiresias, and he's going to put a hand out to him, and he's going to cast Banishment at 4th level.
Oh, counterspell.
Okay?
Lord.
Thank God.
Counterspell.
You're like, maybe he's
4th
not
level.
that powerful.
No.
Alright, so he uses it, and the spell dissipates.
Oh no, it wasn't. Never mind. Has to be a 1 for
Yeah.
on a mo-
Oh, by the way, he's wild magic sorcerer,
Yes.
so that's what that roll was for.
Yeah. But there's the complete opposite of close.
Yes. It was very.
Roll
That's
the
very
name.
far
the
away.
opposite.
I'm going to refresh this. So he, disappointed, turns his attention over to O'Craig
I just
now.
give like a little gulp.
And
Oh boy.
he's going to look over at O'Craig and stick his hand out and cast Hex.
Oh.
on
Okay.
him.
I can't do anything about that.
What is...
So you see a
It's-
black aura come up from the ground and surround O'Craig in shadow.
Ew. It's like a buffer spell, I think, right?
So what does Hex do?
Like disadvantage on something or other. I forget.
And it allows him to do more damage when he hits
Yeah.
you.
How many attacks does he get?
Probably 2.
That was a bonus action.
Yeah, bonus
to cast
action.
Hex.
Oh,
To
okay.
cast Hex.
Oh.
So that brings us to first the bugbear here. He will
There was
move
another one.
4.
Just knocked you
That happens all the time.
It's so big, it just
Yeah.
gets knocked over.
5, 6.
Tiresias.
Jesus.
Coming right for you.
Yeah.
Very
It's at his wings don't match with the walls that I built here. They're just below it that they keep knocking it over.
A Hero Forge Mini would not have that problem.
Isn't that?
Yeah,
I
so
don't know what
he
that
brings his morning star up above his head, the bugbear, and he swings down his first 2 attacks on O'Craig.
First 2.
is. Oh, that was stupid. It did something stupid.
20 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit for sure.
Second attack comes down and goes backhanded down towards you. That is a natural 20.
I'm not gonna die.
Cunning words.
Okay.
Your shoe's untied.
And
I think that's a D8.
and then just minus that.
5. So that's a 15.
So but you eliminated the crit. So.
That's fine. Yeah, that
So first attack hits you for 10 points of damage.
Alright.
Second attack, 27.
Second attack, oh, that's cocked. It was an 8 anyway, damn.
Okay. I bet it was.
And that would be 11 points of damage.
So what's 22?
I don't know, what was the first one?
You said it was 10, right?
Yeah, so it's 21.
21. Oh.
Yes, if I would have let that cocked one stay,
Did you have
No,
40
you
it would have.
just-
Yeah.
That would have been 19
Yeah,
points of
49
damage
points
on that
before.
second attack.
Yeah. It was. What was it?
Did you have 42 points?
Yes.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
There's an easier way of doing
We have to
it.
check
okay.
Dan's math constantly.
Type in damage
his
or
damage,
heal
okay.
if it's the other way around.
Gotcha.
It does it for you.
Gotcha.
He's like, I like that.
All right, next.
Zekarra?
Yeah,
So
no,
that brings us.
No,
Nope, nope,
it's-
nope.
No, there's still 2 more
Nope,
enemies.
still looking. So
Those little
the
Blows
first.
little
And
dogs.
this way should be. Here we'll.
Somebody must have
He's
said something
parkoured.
before the game.
Yep, this one can get here.
So they act as
combat.
one.
They are on one turn together. So the first one going after Pizzatacos will make the. You see in his. He's got 2 tentacles coming out the back. The sort of freewheel, and they will. First one, a whip to attack Pizzatacos. And that is a 20 to hit.
Is that a natural 20?
No, 20.
It hits.
Alright, second attack, the left tentacle swings down, cracks you on the side of the head, and that is 6. That misses.
Yes.
Okay, and first attack is 8 points of damage.
Wait, he only succeeded on 1.
Yeah, the other one.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so just 1.
So-
Don't get
Don't get happy.
He's so used to hitting
excited.
me.
So that brings us to the second Displacer Beast, which will first attack on O'Craig. That'll be 24 to hit, natural 18.
That'll hit.
And
Get ready, healer.
rolls a 9.
That misses.
So
Doggies just love you.
Apparently.
and that is only 6 points of damage.
Only.
Oh, wait, actually, I do have to roll one more d6. I gotta. That's the bludgeoning damage, and also it's got little spikes on it, so.
Whatever you say, Mark.
4 more points of damage to you, Craig, and 1 more point of damage to you, Pizzatacos. Sorry, first time using these creatures. So,
It's all learning
Hopefully the last
experience.
yep. And so that brings us to Zekarra.
Oh. Zekarra is going to cast Blight on stupid Targ. He has to make a con 15 save.
Okay.
37.
And that is 13.
Brace
go.
yourself, Klarg, Targ, Farg.
Argus should be the next one.
Mark just
We
wrote
know
that
they're
down.
all together.
Or-
Mental note, Farg.
Nope.
I could just go through the whole dictionary. And put a letter next to it.
Letter. Damn, that's a big family.
They're bugbears.
That doesn't mean
Wow.
anything.
I'm not
Are
the
you
only
ready?
one who
30
can't add.
points of damage.
Jeez.
To Targ.
Just a targ?
That one hit pretty hard.
Suck it, Targ.
Alright, so all of a sudden he's just locked eyes with Tiresias and O'Craig, and he's just sort of real pissed right now, looking around, and all of a sudden you just see this sickly, right, blight is like a sickly thing,
It's
correct?
like necrotic.
Yeah,
damage.
sort of starts surrounding his head and body, and all of a sudden it looks like someone punches him in the gut, and he goes, oh. And he goes down to one knee, and you start seeing like a black goo starting to come out of his nose.
That's really gross. What is that?
It's my
he,
specialty.
he looks pretty hurt.
And as a
Kinda.
bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay, go ahead.
Pretty please.
Just on you, huh?
I can only do that as a bonus action.
And that brings us to Craig.
Alrighty. I'm going to cast Witch Bolt.
Ooh,
Which bolt?
Witch Bolt.
Which bolt?
On the bugbear right in front of me.
Okay.
That is... Alright, that's a plus... That was almost so great.
Almost.
9.
And misses.
Horseshoes and hand grenades, Daniel.
No. Hold on. Alright, hold on.
Bonus action.
I'm going to use...
I'm assuming you didn't roll a 1.
No, I rolled a 6. I'm going to use one of my spell slots to do a bonus action.
Yeah.
And-
Bonus action is cantrip.
Yeah.
Only, unless if
Yeah.
you're going to use sorcery points.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to
Okay.
convert a sorcerer point.
Okay, go ahead. Then.
And
Just
it
wanted
can
to
only
make
be
sure.
a cantrip?
You can do a cantrip with...
It should say under bonus actions.
Oh,
what you
bonus
can
action.
Yeah, that's sort of a house rule. You
Right.
can do a cantrip without using sorcerer points, but if you
Right.
want to do anything above a cantrip, you have to use sorcerer points.
Okay, yeah, I was going to convert a
Yes.
sorcerer point. And... Yeah, I'm going to dimension door out of there.
Okay.
Pussy.
Where are you going?
Can
500
you
feet.
get me... I want to be right on the other side of the far wall there.
Like here?
The other wall, forward.
By barrels?
Right,
Oh, over
Yep,
here?
right
By
over
the
there.
moss?
yeah.
Okay.
Don't blow yourself up.
Yeah. Trips in the barrel. Ooh.
Alright, so you guys see O'Craig first attempt to throw a greenish bolt out of his hand, and it just dissipates in front of him. He looks at his hand, looks up at the bugbear, and goes, fuck. And then all of a sudden you just see a purplish energy, and he flashes away, and then you see the same flash over by the moss on the other side.
Perfect. Yeah. And I'm not covered.
No,
with
no,
it,
no,
but,
you're just next to the moss.
Okay. Should have gone behind the moss, but okay. You live and you learn.
The moss is probably only like ankle high. I
Oh,
know
okay.
perspective's off on that.
Gotcha. Well, I can still try to duck.
He thinks that he's hidden.
So that brings us top of the round, Pizzatacos.
I have an idea, but it does affect somebody.
Yeah, me, I'm sure.
It does.
Don't you have a longbow or something?
I do, but I have somebody at melee range right now. So I'm going to cast Fear at 3rd level.
Okay.
So that means it is a 30-foot cone. Everyone in that 30-foot cone, which I'm assuming is the 2 dogs, the bugbear, and Klarg, as well
As Tiresias.
as Tiresias, has to make a Wisdom 18 saving throw.
You got this.
Okay.
It's simple.
Alright, so I'm going to start front to back.
I used the pick of Zekarra.
I just barely got it.
Oh.
So,
I rolled
first-
I rolled a 13, but I have a plus 6 and a
displace your
plus
beast.
2.
There you
Wow.
go. Yeah.
Pulled it out.
Nice.
That one rolled.
He meant
It's a 4, so that one fails.
for that.
The one behind
sure.
it, which is the one that is not harmed yet. That one failed too, rolled a 9. The bugbear chief rolled a 14.
Miss. That's a fail.
And then Targ, he failed too, natural 4.
Okay,
what's
so
the-
while a creature must take the dash action and move away from you by the safest available route on each of its turns, unless there is nowhere to move. The creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have a line of sight of you. The creature can make a Wisdom saving throw.
Alright, so you just got to get out of your...
They have to get out of my view
On their turn.
on their turn.
Okay.
Hiding behind barrels.
Okay.
Probably pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, I think there's only one that... I think I know what you're doing, but only one of them probably is big enough that would have to do that. So that
And
brings
then
us...
bonus
first
action. I'm gonna Hunter's Mark the other bugbear.
Alright, so it brings us to Letari.
Alright. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on Targ. So
Alright.
he would have to succeed a dex saving throw of 15.
Alright. Ooh, bad one. Places.
What are you casting?
It's a cantrip.
Oh,
Okay. So that is 8. He fails.
I need another D8.
I have a few.
Okay. Thank you. 6 and 5. 11.
11.
And before I'm done, I'm going
By the way,
to
fear is a concentration spell.
Okay.
cast Healing Word on myself as a bonus action.
So you stick out your hand, and you all of a sudden everybody sees a flame right in the chest of Targ, and sort of starts trying to pat it out, and you just see him groan and he's just mad because he's getting much more hurt than he thought he would in this battle. So that brings us to Tiresias.
Alright, first of all, I'm going to cast a bonus action Shield of Faith.
Okay.
So everyone has +2 on their AC.
What's the
What's the-
distance
yeah.
on that? I think it's like 60 feet.
It's probably 60 feet, but let me just double check.
I think you just make it.
60 feet.
Okay.
Oh wait, you're good.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, everyone else.
I
is
think
fine.
everyone else
We're good.
just.
I was
makes
counting
it.
for 30
Yeah.
because if it was 30, he's I think just out.
And I'm going to attack Targ with the Mace of Disruption. First roll is a 26.
Okay. Hits.
And you have inspiration too, just in case you need it.
And I'm going to use it.
1d8.
Add it to that.
And you add
So
it to
it's
the
a
roll.
14. Plus-
This one looks like a yeah.
So it's 16.
All right, that hits.
There we go.
good call.
So it's 13, 26 points of damage.
Okay. He's looking really rough right now.
That's on Targ.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see him
Only
come.
attacking target.
Yeah.
The mace comes crashing down on his head, and now has dropped him down to one knee. And he looks up with both fear and anger in his eyes towards Tiresias. And he will reach out here and
Question.
yes.
So he's got to run, doesn't he?
He's also protected with fear.
Yeah, so he'll run back here. His turn.
While looking really angry.
And
So now he's off the moon. Okay.
yeah, we'll just say that because there's really, I just put him off the map. But he, he'll go behind this tree. We'll make the tree.
We'll make the tree a little bigger than it actually
Yes,
is.
Yeah.
that's the easiest.
So now he can, if he's out of my line of sight, we are assuming, let's say he's out of our line of sight, he can roll again.
Okay.
But it's still a wisdom 18.
Okay. God, I really don't want to do this, but roll an attack.
I don't know. Oh, that's a attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
It is a 18. Oh no, yep, 18.
18. All right, roll damage.
It's gonna kill him. it's gonna get him. Get him.
12.
All right. What does it look like?
Yeah!
There it is.
Screw
As
Targ.
he turns to run away, I'm just gonna
Bash him back.
And as he runs away, just crack, and the mace just goes straight and kind of sticks in the head as he falls down.
Nice.
So he is dead here. So
So we
See you
still
later.
don't know how many brothers he has.
so much
I
for
at least like 5 more.
How many babies do bears have?
so much for
So
That's
many.
a lot.
so much for that ray of enfeeblement.
Maybe another time, Mark. Maybe
No,
another time.
That's fine.
Oh, don't worry. The boss battle is going to be fun.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, this wasn't the boss battle.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Of course.
So he's dead. That brings us to
The puppies.
what is that? Yeah, the No, the
No.
bugbear.
The other
Bugbear.
one. The other
He's
little
Who
got-
one.
also
gotta
has
get
Zekarra.
around.
Who's probably
So-
somehow related to.
He is now hidden behind that barrel.
So he can make a wisdom save.
No,
He's
he's
turning-
right by O'Brien.
Wisdom 18.
He turned them to face you.
It's gonna be close. 17.
Nope.
Yep. So he's still in fear, so he can't do anything
Mhm.
except stare at O'Craig.
Wave at each other.
I'm
scared
the,
too.
beast here, they won.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, you can attack of opportunity on this one.
With my
Right here and
dagger.
Yeah,
my
it's-
dagger.
So both of them are behind the wall and out of your line of sight.
Behind the broken.
Okay, so I take out my dagger for the one that was next to me. Ooh, nice. That is a 23.
Okay, that's it.
So it's a 1d4.
Oh.
Plus 3, that's 6 points of damage.
I'm trying to think how that would work with them running away. Yeah. I should have mentioned it beforehand, but it's a disadvantage because of their shimmering form.
Oh, okay. So that was a 23, or... Now, before I roll again,
Yeah.
are we saying our homebrew of Lucky doesn't make a disadvantage into a triple advantage? Because technically, the rule
Yeah,
is...
you can do it. You can use one of- if you wanna change it, you can pick one of your
any of the
luckies.
3.
I'll let you do it because I messed up the
Okay.
thing. So use one of your luckies, so that's 2.
Okay.
Got one more. No, you don't need the roll.
I don't need...
I'm going to give you the first
So, no,
roll.
well, it's a 19. So
Yeah, anyway.
Well, so I hit anyway.
Yeah, even if you didn't use it.
So it was 6. So I didn't use Lucky.
Okay, go ahead. I didn't know how you were working it.
No, I'm just asking the question
yeah.
because I could have technically rolled a third.
Yeah.
Or
Well, no,
and
you
pick
wouldn't.
whichever one I wanted.
Yeah, it was really, I was going to, if you...
6 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, if you had missed with that one, I would have given you the first dice
Okay.
to hit, since you already knew it hit.
6 points.
So 6 points. Okay. So their turn is over. That brings us to Zekarra.
Oh,
So-
wait, that one rolled out of, went out of my line of sight. Did it roll out of fear?
I thought they were all... I didn't
have
know
to
they had to
roll
roll
for-
even out of the line of sight.
I believe.
I'll
I
roll
believe
for them
once
still.
they're- I'll check.
Well, if they do have to roll, he failed, he succeeded.
Okay, yeah. If the creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have a line of sight to you, the creature can make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so this one is still
Yep.
feared.
You're welcome, guys.
And
As always.
this one should have 2 because he's both hunter's marked and feared. And your hex is gone.
Oh, great.
You're
Because
welcome.
Targ.
Thank you.
Now, here's a question.
Yeah.
Do I know which one is still afraid of me, or do I assume all of them is afraid of me?
I think you will know on their next turn.
Okay. No,
Sort
because
of.
I'm just saying, because one of them is still afraid, one of them isn't.
Yeah.
Probably I would go for that one regardless.
Yeah, you wouldn't
I'm
you
just
wouldn't
trying
know
not to
because
I'm
they're
trying not to metagame.
no, that's fine. They're
'Cause
hidden.
I know specifically.
Yeah, they're both hidden, so you wouldn't have known if
Okay.
the fear.
So if I go
dissipated or
hunting
not.
one down,
Yeah, you
I
wouldn't
mean,
know.
specifically, I would probably go to that one because it's closer.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Like I was saying, you don't see them, so you don't know the fear has
Okay.
dissipated. Well, this one is to correct me if you would have known that naturally before this battle. We'll just do that.
At Stranger Damies.
Yeah.
I would love to hear what the internet says.
All right.
Oh my
so
god,
before
these
that,
guys have no
Zekarra,
clue what they're doing.
That's true. We don't have.
So,
a clue.
can I see the displacer beasts?
they're
since
behind the wall.
hiding, so I can't see them.
Yeah, you cannot
And I
see
can't see that other bugbear, right?
No, he is behind the wall to you, and
You have to move up.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, you saw them run. You know the general direction they ran,
God
and they
forbid
didn't
you
try to
guys
be
move.
stealthy.
So if I move past the displacers, they're not going to get an attack, right? Because they're on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, no, they can't reach you.
So I'm going to go... I'm going to go here. I think this is 30 feet. So I could see the bugbear. guy.
Okay. Yeah, you ready?
25. Does that give him advantage?
But
If he's behind the barrel, do I get disadvantage or
Don't metagame.
can I?
no,
move?
no, it just
Don't
adds
make
to
it.
his
Oh, I see
AC.
the barrel.
Just
You're
adds
there.
to his AC.
Oh. Can I move one more? So
Yeah.
I see him
It's
better.
30, right?
Yeah, 30. This will be 30. Oops, sorry, corpse.
He's dead.
Okay,
Don't need to apologize to the dead man.
I didn't mean it though.
Who attacked us?
I'm gonna cast Moonbeam at a 3rd level.
Oh god.
He needs to
What?
on the bugbear.
Okay.
It's a 5-foot thing. It's not.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
All right.
That is me for a second there. He has to make a con.
Don't metagame the red
Well,
barrel.
Right,
No,
seriously.
Anthony has me worried now.
You
Well,
guys
you
have not
shouldn't
rolled
have
to
hit by the
perceive
red
red
barrel.
barrels yet, so.
Con 15 save
Okay.
for Moonbeam.
Oh dear God.
It's a natural 15, so he definitely
saves.
saves.
Okay, so he will take half damage.
Okay.
He was technically attacking the red barrels. It's metagaming regardless.
Yeah.
Well, you'd have to roll perception, use an action to do that.
Right.
So you could do it,
Right. I
but
don't have any fire arrows anyway.
So I rolled a 12,
Doesn't
so he
matter,
takes 6
anything would
points of
blow it up.
damage.
so 6.
Even just like a random ass arrow.
So you start
Yeah,
as you
I don't
send along there. You start seeing
'Cause it's
red.
blood
A bullet,
is starting to come
yeah.
out of his ears
Because there is
and stuff like that. He looks pretty hurt.
He's
the
getting
same thing.
Not an arrow. An arrow is just.
But
Once
still
you
kicking.
shoot a bullet, there's no gunpowder left.
I don't know. There's gunpowder inside it, isn't
No,
there?
there is. Yeah, on the end that shot out.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
saying these are different. Like if I shot the barrel, I'm not going to because that's metagaming. Because I got to perceive anyway.
Yeah, it
But if
basically
I shot it
wastes
with
turn.
if I shot with a regular arrow, Mark, would it blow up? I'm not going to.
No, because the bullet theory is the bullets go a lot faster than an arrow does.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
why.
Yeah, it's not a gunpowder.
Because that's
thing.
what I was going to tell you was to give me a fire arrow so I
Right.
can blow it up.
No, yeah.
Because I assume that wasn't. What
Yeah.
we were doing.
Yep. So that brings us to Craig.
I will attack the bugbear in
Okay.
front, and I will cast again. I'll cast Witch Bolt at a 2nd level.
Okay.
20. Not a natural 20, but
It hits.
yep.
Nice job.
And I'll
I
roll
should really study these things.
19.
He had advantage on the fear attack.
Oh, did he? 24. Both 12s.
Damn.
That max damage?
Max damage.
That's weird.
He looks really rough right now.
Uh,
You know, as you send over the attack, he's sort of grabbing his ears, feeling the blood, and all of a sudden it hits him and he goes down
I
to
will.
when the.
A bonus action. I will cast Blade Ward on myself.
Okay.
So that gives me resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing
All
damage.
right. All right. So that brings us to top of the round. Pizzatacos.
Okay. Can I move my hunter's mark to?
That use your bonus action.
Yeah.
You would have to get
gonna
in visual
move.
range.
Okay. So I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20 to here. Move my hunter's mark to this one. I'm gonna short bow. That is an 18 to hit.
Okay, it hits. Roll damage.
1d6 plus 5. 7 points of damage.
All right. Use your bonus action. You gonna stay there? I think you got a couple more feet of movement.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Yep, that'd be 30. So that brings us to Letari.
Okay, I'm going to move towards that other old dog guy.
Oh wait. Plus hunter's mark.
Yes. Okay.
Sorry.
I'll let you know.
No, do you
You guys don't use the buffer spells too much.
It's
So.
1d6.
Can I also retcon something? Can I just move a little bit? I didn't use any movement. I'm just gonna move over.
3 extra points.
Okay. So Letari, you wanna Which way? Which one?
That further one.
Okay, so
That guy over there.
4, 5. This is 30. What's your speed?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
He would have half cover over that wall if you try to
Okay.
attack him.
So is that disadvantage?
So I am
AC.
going to cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level.
Okay.
Mm, 18. Yeah, that becomes an 18.
Okay, 18. And that hits. And let you know, you noticed in front of you that the shimmer form had stopped after you hit him with
Is
the.
it 2 or 7?
Oh, it's a +7. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I thought it was a 2. It's a 7.
What
so
was
Definitely.
so,
Hit
it was
anyway.
a okay.
Either way.
It hits no
15.
matter what.
7.
yeah,
Seven.
even with
Alright.
the half cover, you hit.
You're like, wait a second. Thanks for that.
Yep.
So I need 4 more
5d6.
$22
22.
damage.
Okay. Alright, so that brings us to Tiresias. Unless a few bonus action or anything.
No.
Okay.
Where the hell is everything? Where am I?
Here.
Where am I right now?
Yeah, bugbear.
Am I close enough to get to the bugbear?
Yeah.
Like to melee?
You get to 25 feet. Yeah, I'll get to him.
I have 30. So.
Yeah,
you
you
got
only-
25.
Okay. And I'm going to attack with the Mace of Disruption.
Okay.
So I have a 24 and a 14.
Okay, so what is your plus to your hit?
9.
Alright.
Like
Dead.
He's dead. The bugbear is dead.
Dead.
You walk over, you see him bleeding out of his nose, ears. He's down on one knee and it's dripping just onto the ground, and you just come over and then just take your mace and on top and then just clack him on the back of the head and just smash him into the ground.
You're
He
winning
gone.
this battle so far.
Well, you know.
So both bugbears are dead now.
It's the closer.
That brings us to the beast here. This one
Has to get out of my line of sight.
will move over here, and then he has advantage on this roll. As I just learned. So that is... It's wisdom?
Yep.
18.
Cutting words.
Alright, go ahead. Use another inspiration,
Two of
guys.
us are the ones that can see now. Yeah.
What was that? A D8?
Actually, no. I'll crank 2.
And I'm say,
Because
so I think you can
Oh, yeah, he can. Maybe.
he's a dog.
5. 13.
Yeah, so...
Still afraid.
Still afraid. This one
Oh, good.
stands out, and we'll take 2 attacks
your
on
butt.
Letari.
He's still Hunter's Marks too, right?
Yeah. Did he lose this little thing? Alright, so first
You
attack
need me to kill you again.
is 19 to hit.
Yeah, it has.
You have
Second
a plus
attack.
2. You have
Well,
a
you
plus
have
Oh
plus
no, I
two.
have a +2. Just kidding, it doesn't hit.
What is
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And the second one is a natural 1. So the first
Definitely
one
hits.
swings down and you brace for the impact, and then you feel the aura that Tiresias had imbued you with, and it sort of makes you get out of attack just in the way. And then the other one, he turns around and sort of cracks himself on the chest.
What an idiot.
Natural 1 hit himself.
Did he take any damage?
Aw.
No, you're immune to the run down.
Part of me feels a little bit bad, but also I'm like, kind of deserve that.
Alright, so, yeah, he wouldn't have been able to get good placement, by the way.
Who, me?
Yeah, because if you would have been behind any of the walls, he could have ran away from you, but still got next to her. Alright, so that brings us to Zekarra.
Okay. I'm gonna move so I can see this guy again here.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna move the moonbeam onto him. So he has to make a con 15 save.
Alright. And it's a 12.
8 points of damage from that.
Alright,
And
so
then I'm going to. I'm gonna wild shape.
alright.
Oh, we haven't done that in a while.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wild shape into a giant elk.
Okay. We're just going to keep your mini on the board because I do not own a giant elk.
Have you seen a giant elk?
Yeah, they're all over the Ether Udrin. I'm going to. I'm going to charge at him because it's 20 feet, at least 20 feet towards him, right? Which will give
You
me
can do
extra
that
damage. It says charge, move 20 feet towards target and hit with ram. Okay, so I'm going to charge at him and hit him with ram.
Yes.
So I have to roll to hit for that.
Okay.
20.
Okay. It's a disadvantage. Just let you know. His turn came up. You would have noticed as he was running away.
Still 20. Yeah, so 20.
All right. Roll damage.
And 7 plus 11 points of damage. It actually wasn't
Alright.
as great as I thought it would be.
So first time, you notice that the beast looks a little hurt. He starts yelps a little bit as you ram into him, but he recovers and
Trying
he's
to
back
kill
up.
you.
Don't try to kill me.
Right now.
Turns around and stares right at you. Craig.
Alrighty. I'm gonna move to where I can see the one that just got rammed.
Rammed?
Almost a port voice.
Rammed.
Ram.
I'm going to cast.
Watch out for the beautiful giant elk.
Yeah, you guys are in my way, aren't you? I don't know if there's anything I could really.
Yeah, both
do.
of them are in front of the.
Right. Everything I would do would hit them. Well, I guess I will. I'm gonna take a healing potion.
All right.
Guzzle it like a champ.
That's a
Yeah.
bonus action. Still have an
Yeah,
action.
bonus action. Hold on. So what is that? That is 4d4 plus 4.
Yeah, you're using one of your graders, right?
Yeah. 6, 8, 9. So 13 points of damage. I heal.
All right.
And for my action, I think I'm just going to use a couple sorcery points to
Recover a spell slot.
recover some spell slot.
Alright.
Spell slot, yeah.
All right, go right ahead. That brings us top of the round. Pizzatacos.
All right. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. I'm going to go here.
Okay.
And can I short bow around Zekarra?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to short bow it.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Bend it. I would love
Bend it like
Beckham.
Pizzatacos.
You would probably kneel and shoot under the elk.
It's a natural 17, so that's a 24 to hit.
And it's disadvantage.
Why?
He's still
Shimmery.
shimmery. It resets on his
The
turn.
gold.
Okay. Natural
Doesn't matter
19.
anyway.
Okay. So 1d6 plus 5 plus the Hunter's Mark. So that's an 11 plus Hunter's Mark. There's an extra d4, I think. No, 1d6. That's an extra 3. So it's 14. 14 points of damage.
Yeah, you're starting to see some blood and ichor sort of seep out of him as the arrow goes into his shoulder area
A little wear and tear.
there.
And he
Start
still
with the
fears
orc.
me, though, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. You still see the fear in his eyes. So that brings us to Letari. You have the beast in front of you.
Cool. So I'm gonna reach out my hand to touch it, and I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds at 2nd level.
All right.
Alrighty. Ooh. plus 7.
Okay,
So
that
that
hits.
hits. Okay, so I need
Move your d20.
4d10.
Just move your d20. There you go.
Oh, thank you. 18, 22 points of damage.
Alright. So you reach out and you grab his shoulder, and then you just hear him start groaning in this intense pain as you see like a black and red sort of thing start making its blood boil and stuff along his shoulder.
Poor puppy.
And he started to look pretty hurt. There.
These dogs are pretty tough. Tougher than the bugbears.
Well, you guys seem to concentrate on them.
Yeah.
We just went all out on the bugbears.
Take the worst ones out first.
So that brings us to Tiresias.
Alright, where am I now?
You're over here.
No man's land.
No man's land, I'm not near
Yeah.
Pet the
anything.
barrel.
Yeah, you probably only have a ranged attack.
And is the one near Letari open enough to throw a javelin?
Yeah,
at it?
yeah. You wouldn't even be cover. So, do you want to move your?
Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't mess anything up.
I think are we good? We're looking okay?
We're okay. We're okay.
We survived.
That's about as close as you can get.
Alright, well,
So you can start because you're 10 feet away.
I'll throw a javelin.
So,
That's not good. 12.
misses.
I'll try again. And it is a 20.
All right, it hits.
12 damage.
And it's dead.
That's
Are you
No,
sure it's
not
not
yet.
dead?
Not dead.
It's dead.
Looking real hurt,
It
but it's not
was.
dead.
Okay. I thought it was dead.
Nope,
From what
not
I'm
dead.
understanding.
Oh, Craig thinks it's dead.
It's dead.
All right. Bonus action, anything, Tiresias?
Let's see. Bonus actions. No, I'm good.
All right, so it's going to take 2 more attacks at Letari. The one in front
Wasn't.
of him. Natural 4 misses. And that is a natural 19, so that is a
Ben
25
Luck.
to hit.
Oh, wait.
Ben Luck.
Oh.
25 is going to hit anything.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 25. Never mind. Sorry.
What would Ben Luck do just for the
It's a
audience?
1d4 towards
Okay.
ability check, saving throw,
All right,
or
so
an attack roll.
hail hits you. You take
16 points of damage.
Don't say that.
6 points of damage.
I was
and
like,
then,
oh
and then
my
the
God.
spikes within
Oh,
the
no.
tail, and you take 6 more points of damage.
Go run and hide somewhere.
You still up?
Yeah.
Taxes of opportunity.
Yeah, you know, unfortunate situation she's in.
Well,
Shit.
Well,
You better hope you kill it next time.
yeah.
I got you.
all right, so this one will roll an attack of opportunity.
Me?
Yeah,
He
you
also-
got to look up to see what. And,
He also was in
okay.
the moonbeam.
Yeah, so
Where's my ticket?
shit.
I haven't done this in a long time.
It's always a good sign when the
9?
DM says shit.
Roll the 15. By the way,
9 is a 9.
9 points of damage or to hit.
To hit.
All right, so it misses. What's the moonbeam damage?
I'll tell you in 1 sec. 16 points of damage.
All right.
Hurt him for you. A little bit.
Yep, so he ran behind the wall here,
Damn you.
and looking pretty rough after that. But still limps away, gets out of the person that it fears the most. Pizzatacos right now. And that brings us to Zekarra. You get to...
Can I jump over that wall as a giant elk? Or can I attack
You
it?
can go around him. Or are you going for this one?
I was
here?
going for that one.
Okay. Yeah. Roll. Does it give you athletics for him? The elk?
No. It
That's
doesn't say anything about it.
I think it would.
You can cut my speed like in half if you want.
No. The athletics is strength. So, just give me your. Does it give you a strength modifier?
I have to look it up.
Okay.
Oh boy. I was thinking
Not the
before. I
monster
was going
manual.
to say we never use the monster
roll.
manual.
Roll a 20, just so if it's too low, I can just tell you fail.
14.
All right, it might be interesting.
Yeah, of course. Couldn't get an obvious number.
I wrote down a bunch of other information, just not like that. Giant lizard, giant octopus.
What are those dog
Why-
things
why
called
are you-
again?
You should be a giant octopus.
Plus 4.
You never
Okay.
told us.
Yep. So you
So
clear.
18.
You clear the wall, and you are now
Sophie,
standing right there,
Okay.
and you have advantage.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna hit him with my hooves.
All right, go ahead.
Also, hoof attack.
Hoof attack. Ooh, pretty good.
16 plus 6. Nope. Gonna go with that.
All right.
Come on.
Hits.
21.
Roll damage.
22.
22. I'm
Doesn't
absorbing.
Us Aquinos don't do that.
19 points of damage.
All right. He's looking really bad,
Jeez.
You're like, God damn it,
now,
no. Oh, wait.
but he's still kicking.
It was 4d8 plus 4, so 22 points of damage. 23 points of damage.
Yay.
Sorry.
Oh, thank God. I love that you're bad at math now.
Only right now. I'm absorbing the.
That was a good instance, you know.
So now you have one displacer beast left,
Displacer
who is currently going to be running around the map if you're Pizzatacos, but can snap out of that at any time. So that brings us to O'Craig. You saw him tuck around the wall here.
While we're in battle,
Yeah.
are we allowed to, like, if I want to check Targ's body, am I allowed to do that?
Yeah, but your
your
turn would be an
action.
investigation check.
That's fine, I'll do that.
Jerk.
You guys.
He's not going anywhere.
Oh,
That's what you get. That's what you get.
Did he get up?
Natural 1.
Yeah. Natural one.
What happens to him?
Nothing.
Ow.
He,
He like breaks
he's
his
feeling
nail.
around. He's like, he's got nothing.
Well, I wouldn't be able to make it to
Yeah.
the wall. That's why I'd be useless.
You don't even feel pockets on him.
Yeah, of course I do. I don't feel shit.
He's so mad. He can't flip his table, so.
Like, this outfit feels like it should have pockets in it, but I don't feel any pockets.
I can't
It's like
I
all
can't even do
women's
Ben Luck.
clothing.
He has a weapon. I
damn
can
it.
find it.
I
Alright.
know I fucked up.
So that brings us to Pizza Tacos.
Okay. I'm just gonna follow this thing.
Yeah.
Can I get 15, 20, right on him?
Yeah, you're right on top of him.
Melee. Thunderwave isn't affected by melee, right? I don't believe it is. Whether or not it's
Melee distance.
yeah.
Nope.
No, it's not.
It
So-
comes out from you, so it sort of
Okay.
knocks him back.
I am going to. Can I actually get like on
Yeah,
the
do
side
whatever
of
you
him?
got to do as
Yeah.
long as you're. You had about 3 more blocks.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave at. Let's go 3rd level. Last 3rd level spot. Con save 18.
16.
Okay. That is. What is that? 3rd level, I said?
Yeah.
4d8.
That was an ability check I just did, right? The investigation. I had a +8 to it. It was 9. Does that matter? Yeah.
The natural 1 kills it. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
You would have to have had a ridiculous
Yeah.
18
Or-
points of damage.
18 points of damage. Alright.
Should have used
It's
Targ's
looking
tail.
pretty rough there.
Okay.
Like, not as bad as that guy looked before we fixed Jenny's math, but he looks pretty bad. Alright, so that brings us to Letari.
Well, first, I'm going to take a potion of healing.
Okay.
Try to,
So if it's a regular potion, it's 2d4 plus 2.
8.
you have 1 hit left in you.
Yeah. Do I have enough movement to go
You should.
to do
You have,
anything?
30
Yeah, you,
feet.
you should be able
Okay.
to at least see it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, you would be standing right here.
Give me a moment.
What were you doing the whole
Just
time?
Being scared for her life.
I was like, how can I get this up a little bit? Okay. Alright. Oop. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level. Mm. 20. Thank you.
20 hits.
You need 6 of them.
What is the absolute lowest you can roll on that?
Oh, there's just
How many
a ton of
D6s
She has
did you roll?
66s.
66s.
So
Six.
6.
And what's your plus? Is there a plus?
There's no plus.
Alright.
Unless
On
Got it.
Guiding Bolt,
Yeah.
it's a +7.
Hang on.
That's
no, that's
to
the
hit.
hit.
Oh, sorry.
It's just
Not
66.
Six. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just,
just
roll.
6.
Okay.
Just hope you don't roll 6 ones.
God, that would be terrible.
Nope. It's dead, whatever it is.
19.
Yeah,
He did.
Thank God.
Woo!
I needed that kill.
So you kill off the final displacer beast. As I try to flip them. There we go. And you have now staved off
Targ.
Targ and his assassin tribe. There we go. Alright, so anybody want to do any investigation?
I'll check the building.
I'll investigate Targ.
Alright.
Can I check out the red barrels?
Yeah, go right ahead. Roll, 3 of you roll investigation.
I got a 10.
Natural 19.
10. So all you find on him is just his the club that was in his hand that he never got to use, and the crossbow on his hip.
Anybody need a bow, a crossbow, or a club?
I don't think
Can
so.
any of you guys lift a club?
Can I lift the
I
club?
can lift a club, but I don't need it.
Okay.
I'm using Tides of Chaos for
Okay.
advantage on my ability check.
Okay, and then you'll have to roll on the
So
wedge. of
I
power.
rolled a 15 on that first one.
Okay.
Alright. That's an 18.
Okay. You have to roll on the wild magic.
That's
table.
fine. I'll do that now.
So 18. You're exploring which building?
The burnt out building.
This
right
one here?
there, yeah.
So all you find in there, you find some miscellaneous, couple pieces of gold, some leftover furniture. Most of it's burnt out. You find simple weapons like a simple dagger and things like that. Nothing really. This town has definitely been looted over in the last 50 years.
Okay. Do you want to pull up the magic, the surge?
Yeah, I do.
All right, rolling on the wild magic table here. Let's see what
That's not
that
a.
thing.
That's a D100, right?
No, it's not.
No, that's a
No,
D12
this,
or something.
100. You don't have 100 out here. Oh, yeah, you do.
it's
It's right there.
Sorry.
Hold on.
It's 10,
Plus.
No, it's just
4.
it's 14.
All right. You cast confusion centered on yourself. And I have the spell confusion, so I could tell you what it does. Perfect.
Perfect.
Please
This is
hold.
only going to go well.
This is not going to go well.
Does he have to make
Confusion's a
save?
level 4 spell, just to let you guys know.
Okay.
So the spell assaults and twists creatures' minds, spawning delusions and provoking uncontrolled actions.
Oh, Jesus.
So you have to he wouldn't even have to succeed, right, on a wisdom save because it
Right.
already happened, or does he? I guess
No,
he
no,
cast
It's
it on
automatic.
himself.
It's
He
automatic.
does have to roll it.
Okay,
Still.
so cast, do a wisdom save, and you have to beat 15.
I have advantage on wisdom saves. 16, 17.
So you
Sorry, I
It's
beat it.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
So for a moment, you if he saves, it doesn't take.
Yeah,
effect.
so he exactly.
I kind of wanted to
as
fail
as
that.
it came as the wave came over your mind, you picked up your weapon and took a look over at the closest ally to you in Tiresias, and then all of a sudden you shook your head like, "What was I doing?"
I wanted to go on that trip.
There's a couple
no
options
one was
that
going
could have
with you,
happened.
though.
And what was your investigation?
You could have just walked
27.
off in a random
All right.
direction.
So you find out those red barrels are all
Into a
full of
barrel.
explosive material.
I knew it.
And the brown ones are just old things of really dried out rice wheat sort of food that's been there for 50 years, so probably not edible.
Is there any way we could take these explosive barrels with us?
Why don't you
I
just take the
can't
stuff
How,
that's inside?
how big are they?
They would probably
Strap them to elk.
Can we
Elk
put them in the
Zekarra.
bag of holding?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Are they big enough to go in
It's
the?
a great.
Can we
visual
try?
for People.
Yeah.
You'd have to
You-
put the
I,
bag
I
of
will.
holding
I
on
will
top
allow
of
you
it.
to take one in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we like shimmy
barrel?
around?
I mean,
Yeah.
an explosive barrel.
And if you want to strap the other
Snug.
one, and if you want to strap the other one to the back of your elk friend right
I
now,
don't know about that. That would be.
I just like go like this with my hubs. Like, go ahead.
Are you counting? Is that what that is?
Is it? Are you saying yes?
It's snug. It's sort of like a pillowcase. But eventually, it gets on and onto the.
So we have
into the
one
bag of holding.
explosive barrel in our bag of holding.
And you're carrying that.
I am carrying. That's fine. It's in a different plane of existence.
It's true.
Can't go boom in another plane of existence.
Go boom.
Are we tying one to Zekarra's beast form?
You can
Blink
try.
once for yes, twice for no.
I blinked twice.
So that's a yes. All right.
He doesn't know how to
That's
count.
2 yeses. She really wants us to do it.
so if you're going to do that, strength check for you, O'Craig, and a dexterity check for.
Oh.
Check.
You can't lift it.
6.
Natural 20 plus 3.
Kicks it.
23.
No, you
So
just
she-
slip out of the way, and O'Craig stumbles and falls within
And it
his
goes.
hand.
And it goes boom.
That's
O'Craig
fine.
was never
It
seen
doesn't
again.
explode. You're nervous for a little bit. It does not explode. The strength check was to see if he could wrangle her to be able to,
God.
to put it on,
So-
because he's about 7 foot tall, so he'd
Yeah.
be able to.
I'd definitely be able to.
Doesn't
I
mean
could
he's
lift it.
strong.
I'm super strong. The strongest one here, for sure.
I believe we've
I
said that
wrestle.
once.
I can deadlift 500 pounds. All right.
That's not much.
All right, so
That's a lot.
as you guys
I wish I could deadlift 500
pick through the displacer beasts, have nothing on them. They're just basically beasts. Does anyone want to investigate the other bugbear?
Can I?
Yeah,
As
go
an
ahead.
elk?
He
Gonna
knows
sniff
him.
him.
He knows him.
I have a bonus on.
She's gonna mutilate him.
He smells like not a friendly.
Oh, never mind. It's lane 11.
It would be intelligence.
Oh, that's even worse. That's 9.
Yeah, you find nothing on them, and
Just shake him out.
Can I just step on him? Just kidding.
yeah,
Squash
so,
his- squash
so you
his
take a
head.
step on them, and I'll let the last one hasn't rolled anything. Roll perception. Letari.
13.
Ah, nice. So you notice as the step comes down on them, a piece of paper slides out from underneath the body.
Thank God.
I'm gonna grab it and see what it is.
So you grab it, and
Easy work.
first off, you see on there, it's the sort of like the top half is a crudely drawn up like wanted poster
It's nude.
with
Nude.
stick figure like elf drawings on there, and at the bottom you see, and it sort of tails off, but you see that there are about a few more similarly named people at the
Okay.
bottom of that list. And
Oh, no.
it says contact these and all these names if you find them.
Does she know how many names there are?
You count about 4 that before it starts like from the battle and the blood and all that.
God.
Good.
Blended
I see
away.
what the names are.
Yeah, so you you notice the first 2, which were the ones that you guys had already destroyed. I just want to make sure I get it correct. So Targ is one of them,
Okay.
Klarg.
and I think
Klarg was the dad.
Yeah. And it was Blarg.
Blarg was the second one.
Yeah.
Blarg was the second one,
Targ.
and then you just see one. The only one that's fully written out is Zarg.
Oh.
General Zard?
General.
Oh my
So
god.
wait, is the wanted poster for them, or is it wanted
For-
poster for...
So those are the
You
only
guys
3 names that I can
can read.
read on there.
So as far as you know,
So our names are all on it.
no, just them
No,
two.
just
Oh, okay, just you guys.
What did I do?
Can I
Did
take
you
a,
kill Klarg?
I did no such thing.
Can I take a look at that piece
Well,
of paper,
you-
I
please?
think I
You,
can
you just assume that it's two different people. It could just be
being
that they don't
racist.
know it's male or female, so they just do a male or female.
I
elf.
tried to bargain with Blarg before you guys viciously murdered him.
No one warned me. I
tried to
was
send him
outside.
through the,
So what do you want to do with the
portal.
letter?
Kicked him.
Can I see the letter?
Sure.
Is there any way that we can change the way you two look, by any chance?
Well, I mean, she's an elf right now.
She's gonna stay out? Maybe?
Well, yeah, she's not gonna stay that way.
Forever.
That's true.
Just for now.
Can you draw a mustache on me?
I was,
You
Maybe
have
some
a hat that
glasses.
changes what you look like.
but not forever. We
Roll an intelligence check.
That's what you go.
11.
Not great, but you notice that the drawings are just stick figures.
Oh, okay.
So
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
so it really
they are
doesn't matter.
bugbears.
Okay.
They're not very smart.
Okay.
Draw me with a small penis, they'll never know.
I'll do that. I will.
Oh, man.
Someone give me a pencil or something. Does anyone
What's a
have something to...
pencil?
Well, not in real life. Thank you, and I'll draw like a little nub,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they won't hold up in court.
and I'm gonna call, and I'll just call him Nub Dick
Okay.
right above.
Got it.
What does it say? Pizza Tacos, or does it say?
There's no names. It just says elf,
elf.
boy, elf girl.
So under Elf Boy, it'll say Nub Dick.
Okay. And you put the piece of paper back on the body.
Yeah.
Does he
Got
spell
it.
dick right? D-I-K.
Who knows?
That's for me to
Somebody
know.
else investigate.
That's for me to know.
Okay.
All right. So
Smells like 3 different
you guys
ways.
have a decision. Are you going to continue on to the road here and then make camp somewhere? Or are you going to turn off to Singorn?
How long does this take us? Not that long. Like,
Yeah, about 5 hours or so, 6 hours.
I don't know. I think we got to make up some time.
Yeah, I would agree.
Was there anything specific we needed to do in Singorn? Elk girl.
I'm nudging Letari.
Okay, hold on.
Why are you nudging her? Well, you
I
can't
don't know.
answer.
Is she cribbing?
Give me a second. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals at a 1st level so I can know what she's trying to tell me.
Does anybody need any heals?
I think. this
Where
one
was
does.
the town that we went to where we went through the portal? And would that make our trip faster to Stillben? If we
I'm
used the
going to
portal?
repeat what she said to everybody.
I don't think-
Portal.
Okay. I don't know. It only goes to Neverwinter.
So we don't want to go there.
Was
Is
that,
Neverwinter
but was that
closer?
closer? That was my question.
Well,
I feel like no.
Wasn't it the
What, to
same
Stillben?
distance from where we
Stillben.
are right now as
It's
Stillben
It's
close.
is?
closer.
Oh,
is
okay.
close.
Yeah, but you would need to. Anybody have teleport?
No.
If we
That would be the only way to do
That
it.
doesn't work.
Yeah.
would I have the ability if I took a rest? That's it.
Do you have teleport as a spell?
That's what I'm at. That's what I'm checking.
I think it's a
believe
level
you.
7.
Yeah, I don't. I definitely don't have that.
Teleportation circle.
But that takes time, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's.
Because I have that too.
So, I'm talking to Letari. Us going to Neverwinter wouldn't cut our
Yeah,
trip
it's
and
pretty much.
wouldn't cut our trip
Is it
down.
the same?
Where would it?
Can you teleport to a circle you know using that spell? That would be the key word in that spell.
That you know.
Just when you first gain the ability to cast, you learn.
Sigil sequence you know. It is
Yeah.
on the same plane of existence. So you'd have to know where it is.
Yeah, but we would have to know where it is.
Yeah, so you can go to either one of the 2 circles you know
So
of.
whichever one is closer that we remember.
I would need to
I'm
take a
talking to
rest as
Letari.
Is
well.
this really gonna help?
That was what I was asking. Would it cut
Yeah,
our
so
trip down?
whoever's asking the question, roll, I guess, intelligence.
That was Anthony.
I'm asking Letari, who's translating.
Let's say I did. Intelligence.
Yeah.
Nope. That's an natural one.
You guys aren't sure
I have
whether
no idea.
you guys aren't sure if the one in Western or the one in Neverwinter gets you closer.
Okay.
Let's just keep going.
Should we flip a
I
coin?
think so.
What
I
you
think
do
keep
know
going.
is that they are closer than where you currently are,
It might.
so they could possibly shave some time off.
So still. I
We
think
could
should
also
do that.
run into other things while
I-
we do that.
I also do not have it
prepared.
prepared, so I would have to take the long rest before that.
Okay.
So I say we go as far as we can and consider it in the morning. But
Okay.
does anybody need to be cured right now?
Nothing that a long rest
I'm
won't
not
help.
doing great.
Right. So we're still planning to
Take a long rest.
travel before we take a long rest, right?
Correct.
So anybody that needs to gather within 30 feet of me.
Can I say something else, Letari?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
If I'm an elk, we don't need the spirit horse. Can we strap another barrel on a spirit horse? Can
There's
you
only two-
use
there's only two
Secretariat?
barrels. There's only 2 barrels.
I thought we only took one.
We did take one.
Oh,
I have one in the bag of holding.
we
can
didn't
it?
strap it to her.
Do we know if it can?
Let's try.
Certainly try.
Oh god.
Let's not.
But if it gets any damage, it'll disappear at the same time.
But the barrel won't disappear.
Yeah, well, it'll blow up.
But
Well, not necessarily.
I say to Letari.
Tiresias, pick up this barrel and put it on one of these spirit horses.
I want to just carry the damn thing.
If
certainly
you
do
want.
that.
It's on you.
Can I carry the damn
You
thing?
can carry it.
You probably can't carry it while on the horse, though, can
roll
you?
animal handling.
God, he's gonna break
What
the
the hell
horse's
is
back.
that?
Oh, that plus
is that
can't
really?
be
Oh,
high.
that really is. I thought you were
0.
making something up for a second there.
15.
Oh, see?
It's animal handling. Is it plus 0?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you think you can ride with the barrel in one hand and going like that, but you can't. You only can go at a slow pace.
Just tie it.
Different than the horse.
Just tie it to the horse.
I'm a little large. I don't think that
It's tied to the horse that she's not using because she's an elk.
All right, fine. Put it on my back. I say to Letari.
Right. So you-
No, they can
But I
just
look
hear it.
so
I'm just
annoyed as
gonna
a-
say that I relay whatever she's saying.
all right. So you tie it onto the elk's back.
Okay.
Why are you still in wild form? Alright.
Who needs healing?
Me.
Me.
How long does the form last? That might be a good question.
4 hours,
Okay.
unless I die.
Wow.
Unless.
I want to heal. Heal me. Heal
Okay,
me.
so I cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay.
You all, whoever needs it, gets
Ooh, I'll come out of.
19.
Get crushed? Never mind.
23 points of damage.
Recover
Damage.
that? That's what
Yep.
we recover?
We get 23 back.
It's pretty good.
Woo.
And that's my last 5th level. Or my only 5th.
That wouldn't cure a human me, would it?
No, when you
No.
come back to
No.
human, you aren't you
Thanks.
fully healed from
Thanks,
after being
no.
wild form.
I'll just pick up wherever I left off when I.
Thanks for that,
Wow,
mate.
You're welcome, mate. Chum.
Okay,
Cheers.
How am I?
Die.
buddy. Val. All right, let's go.
All right. So you guys head on. You get about roughly before it starts getting real dark out. It's right before the 4 hours expire, or else you would have a barrel strapped to the back of Zekarra, which I don't know if she has the strength to hold the barrel.
Probably not. Nope,
They
I have
go
a
with
negative
you.
strength, so no.
Just leave one in the
So
middle.
you
of
guys are
somewhere.
going. You get to the point. You start hearing some like rustling and stuff from Zekarra as she kind of realizes that the spell is ending soon. As a note to you, probably want to try and make camp.
Okay. So it's you doing okay there? No, she's not doing alright. I think we have to put her down. What do you say?
Damn.
Alright, so I load up my bow.
Well,
Want to give me
Bessie.
a fire arrow?
Well, Bessie.
There'd be one way to knock
Go
her out
ahead.
if you did. Just blow up the barrel.
So we're making camp now. Is that what we're?
Yes.
We've traveled.
Sounds
So,
good to me.
roll. Whoever has the highest of this, roll survival.
Yeah,
I
I have a plus
I have-
4.
Oh, you probably the
We would've
highest
both
then.
had.
Yeah, mine's 0.
That is a 13.
Okay, so you get enough off the road that you're not going to get trampled on by people, but it's not completely hidden from the road.
Okay.
But
All
so you
right.
guys make camp, and before you guys go to bed, that'll be where we'll end this episode.
Yay! We did it. We survived
We did it.
another attack.